This year's drought conditions and high temperatures caused plenty of havoc for grape growers and winemakers across Texas. However, here in the Hill Country, those conditions also paid some positive dividends as well.
Come on, boy.
Every vintage has its own story.
That's what makes wine so cool.
Just ask Kuhlman Cellars vineyard manager, Michael Maynard.
It was challenging in a sense that just for labor, because it was 100 degrees from April to the end of August. So it was pretty brutal. I mean, you can see I've got quite the tan.
In a state plagued by drought conditions and extreme heat, those relying on grapes to bear fruit battled all year long.
It kind of mitigate that with irrigation, but what it did, the drought and the heat, kind of made our fruit smaller. Our berry sizes were smaller, so that made our cluster sizes smaller, which made our crop load about 15–20% lower than normal.
However, unlike other crops, the climate actually played into the hands of winemakers across Texas.
Less bottles, but better quality in terms of the skin to juice ratio on our berries. So if it's a smaller berry, it's more skin than juice, and that's more concentrated fruit, which all winemakers love.
The byproduct of a truly paradoxical process.
There weren't any major disasters, and the fruit quality, even though the yields were low, is exceptionally high. So I think overall it's a positive.
Specialists with Texas A&M's viticulture and enology departments believe there's plenty to learn in a difficult but productive year like 2022.
Ripening happened really, really fast over a very short period of time. So what I would take away is be very careful with the ripening process, monitor, and be ready to pick, whenever you need to pick and process your grapes.
It might be a year or two, but sometime soon, wine connoisseurs will get to appreciate that despite the many struggles, this fermented grape juice was certainly worth the squeeze.
It's a love and hate. It's more love than hate, but yeah, the romance is still there.